So, back to this. Continuing on with the game and the Renegade route, right? And gonna continue on with the culmination of the Terrajuma arc of the game, reaching the top of Valor Mountain and the confrontation that unfortunately puts our goat, in a hospice for a period of time, right? Crazy to think that the bulk of our Gira interactions happen up until this point, right? That can't stop the goat from coming back twice. It happened twice. He got banished and then shattered to 1,000 pieces and still came back. Meanwhile, a little fraud vet over here makes some mean comments about his daughter and he's out of it, right? Seemingly, our fight with him here is like the last major interaction we have with him in the game, which is crazy. And I don't know if it's because we chose to fight him or like not fight him, whatever. I don't know if that is actually a major decision. But all I know is that like we barely see that guy in the game after this point. Like after this point, he's like out of the game. I don't know what's up with that. We better see more of him in version 14 because out of any like character, honestly, I don't even want to say Zen Executive, but out of any character in the game, Naved's probably the biggest one where we just don't see him after this point. And it's like, okay, what has he been doing for like the latter half of the game, right? Lord knows what he's been up to, right? Alright, and now let's fight Eli and Sharon. How would I say that then? Hey, good for these two. Can we just like pass through? We don't need to fight. Like, how long you stay? I mean, I was gonna say like for like 2 seconds. We literally just got here. How long have you two been? It's yeah, I mean, I was gonna say, like, it's a very basic English lessons, like. Damn, barely won? Impossible. You mean to tell me she didn't wipe the floor with you two? Come on, man. In the letter X, Yeah, I think they use the term mark of death symbolically or phrase, right? I think that's a literal. Like, I swear, something's up with these Zen grunts. Like, I don't think that's a figurative mark of death. I think that's a literal mark of death. And it literally would be the end of us. What happens if we actually lose right now? I don't think it would make it, like, we would just get the generic losing screen. But, goddamn, let's speed it up a little. I was gonna say, do I have my full team? I just had Weezing in front for some reason. Oh my god, seriously? Try to use Thunder Wave, kind of a troll. So just get rid of that. Oh, I thought it was gonna use a grass type move. Yeah, why didn't it use a grass type move? Yeah, unfortunate for you two, but you're about to be decommissioned by Madam X. You're done for. Yeah, I beat your boss's 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 boss, however far up the chain Madam X goes. Nah, you two are done for. Yeah, the friggin' team decommissioned. That's, I swear. This is something that, like, is never touched on the rest of the game, but, like, the Zen grunts, they're like, again, they're like Angie's maid's equivalents, right? They're not, or they are human, right? They're just something's done to them where they're not human in the sense, right? That's a good way to put it. That the one commenter said they're not like human in the sense that like we are, right? No one in this goddamn game is human. Like, we are a conglomerate of 6 souls. What's Venom's deal? Okay, Venom might actually be the one like normal human. Malia is Alita is a 3rd generation reincarnation. Malia is a reincarnation herself, has the power of Arceus, right? Like, there aren't normal people in this game, like, except my goat, Gira, of course, you know, the goat as a normal human is able to accomplish everything he did. Hey, what if we just ignore him? Can we actually legit just ignore him? And like, man, who gives a fuck about them? We just press on. Oh my god, they're forcing me to see this interaction. And then I was gonna say, and what's funny is, because we know there's a connection, and it's funny that I genuinely, so a major character in this game, right, that has, it really, I'd say the only like major character that is present in both this game and Reborn is Flora. Because if you recall, and I genuinely forgot, Flora, right, was in the post game of Reborn, and she was the one who's trying to acquire the pulse data and the information about the pulses after the fact. That was like a major post game quest, and she kind of was like a major character in the post game because of it. And then obviously we know of the whole Blade Star arc in this game. But one thing that's funny, right, is I think is the pulses, right? I mean, remember good old Zell, all right? You know, I think that's a very akin to like what's going on here, right? You know, with the old Zen grunts, right? Doesn't she end up coming back? I figure like she ends up coming back, right? I know that's a thing that happened, but again, you know, it's the old, you know, you fail one too many times, right? Oh, and Crescent, yeah, it's like, Crescent's like, man, holy hell, just get to the point, just shoves her off the mountain. Got her ass. Also, I love how, like, everyone just accepts Crescent just, like, teleporting, like, the fact that some people just have teleportation powers. You know how convenient that would be if we could just teleport? I guess to be fair, well, Crescent is also their receptor, so I was gonna say we have the ability to avoid fate, but so does she, right? She just doesn't spam it as much as we do, because we lost 3 times and are about to lose coming up. It's still so crazy to think about. The first person to kill the Interceptor was Gira. I always gotta glaze the goat. First person to kill, only member of Team Zen to kill the Interceptor. I will say Madam X did save us one time. So very clearly her intention isn't to kill us, so to speak, right? I mean, yeah, and she was gonna die anyway. I mean, now that we know in hindsight. Damn, what the fuck, you know? Damn, we just... Hey, hold on, wait, alright, stop. So we got negative massive aura from... I don't give a fuck about Eli. Negative aura from Venom, but we got positive aura from Crescent. Is that something that will actually, like... Because we're on the Renegade route, right? But it's a question of what is the Renegade route, right? Because I equated it to the negative aura route, right? But I don't think that's particularly the case. I think if we're being real, negative aura, the Renegade, I think is... You're a lot closer to Crescent than your own friends, right? If I had to, you know, because if we're being real, we played through the Paragon route. Crescent was kind of a thorn in our side, right? And, you know, we were closer with her. But, like, in an instance like this where, because I could have just clicked nothing and got nothing, right? But, damn, we're going to get whooped by Venom. You know, hey, you can try. Yeah, literally gets, you know, it's like, it's almost like I can still hear her voice, you know. And doesn't she just blow up? Bro, I was gonna say they still. That part pissed me off where the Zen grunts were like blocking the door, and I had to like figure out how to frickin' actually make my way through there. Oh yeah, Saki Venom. We're only missing Amber. Well, Amber's in the frickin' mountains, so that's tough luck. Zen admin. Gamer moment. Damn, they just side quested and did their own thing. Damn, and again, you know, Venom speaking from experience. Quest failed? I didn't even know that. Hold on. Does it actually show failed quests? Help, man. Shut the fuck up. I ain't helping you. Does it actually show? Oh, expired. Yeah, unfortunate. So this is the... Hey, you two figure it out. But I was going to say, so expired quests. Because I don't think we had any expired. So we've only done legit one, like, quest or two. But again, we're not... Who knows? Maybe I'm not supposed to get super close to Crescent either, but I just figured... I think the nature of the route, right? And I'm rethinking what it means to be on the Renegade route. Oh, she was gonna turn herself in, right? Oh, I thought she was gonna... Alright. Dude, stop giving me... Stop giving me these choices. Dude, I can already see the negative aura. I can already see the negative. I can foresee it. I can see into the future. Well, funny enough, Nim still dies. But Nim is also not Nim in the sense that we think as of this point in the story. I was gonna say, does it matter which ones we pick at this point? Like, oh, and there's the heal option. I forget, do we fight Garatina? I guess regardless, I'll probably want Weezing in front for the toxic. Yeah, Tapu Koko. Oh, I guess Amber managed to escape. So that's interesting. Because I'm pretty sure Amber was with us when we saved her. So because we did it, you know. Damn, what the fuck? And now we're up to the main event, the summit. What could these two possibly be talking about? Honestly, I hate mayonnaise. And I probably said this when I first played through as well, but like, I'm not a mayonnaise guy. I'm not a big mayonnaise fan. So, kind of valid. How are you getting fucking mayonnaise in your hair? Oh, she's like, I'm here, turn myself in. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, it's the Zoroark. Alright. Yeah, classic. Yeah, oh, nearly. Yeah, honestly, this was low-key probably like the peak of the game, if I'm being entirely real. Like, this was just such a good sequence. The entire like Terajuma arc. I think where the game I'm gonna keep saying it. I don't know why Team Blade Star exists. Like, I don't know why Team Blade Star exists. Like, they need to do some like massive tie-in in version 14. Because for me, that was a complete waste of time in the game. Zeta, you know, he's like, damn, I've been waiting like 10 million years for, but I just don't know why Team Blade Star exists. Like, to me, Team Blade Star is a waste of time. Like, this was like the peak of the game in my mind. Oh yeah, and look at Gira just fucking aura farming on top of the mountain. Damn, we just take that. Brian, look at Gira just aura farming on top of the fucking mountain. Oh, so we do fight. Dude, he spams Renegade. He spams the fuck out of this Giratina, though. Would, I was gonna say, would, because we have the ability to burn via Delphox. But I don't know if that would actually help. Well, it seems all of its attacks seem to be, I think Mawa is the better switching. Because we hard resist Giratina a bit more. You know what? I completely forgot it had that move. But all I need to do is outstall it. What's nice is we have the, so it gains fire typing. Fuck, does Giratina carries Levitate, doesn't it? So all of these attacks are going to do, like, absolutely nothing because they gain the fire typing. Giratina does carry Levitate, I'm pretty sure. Hold on, let me look. Because it doesn't, does it actually say, oh yeah, it does. So 5-turn Toxic. But what's nice is, so all I need to do is low-key, like, if I burn my max revive, or hyper potion won't do it, because if I use my other max, where's that full restore? Because full restore brings us back up, we reactivate Sturdy, which I guess wasn't needed anyway, and now we guarantee defeat it because it loses to Toxic. Yeah, Toxic is so powerful against these Rift Pokemon. Like, Toxic is actually genuinely just, like, extremely good. But to be fair, we knew that, right? Damn, Zeta just, he substituted for these two frickin', hey, I mean, I healed anyway, but shit. Oh, yeah, there's, you know, Nim. Oh, now we gotta fight these dumbass grunts. Oh. Why are we like not... We're like one tile to the left of where we should be. I don't want to read too much into it, but is that because we're on the Renegade route? Why are we like one tile to the left of where we should be? Bro, holy aura, holy fucking aura. Oh my god, oh look at it, aura. And yeah, he still has Giratina up on his sleeve, as well as Nim behind us. Oh yeah, and then Crescent firing her freaking obliteration beam. Yeah, and of course, the goat! The goat avoids the freaking attack, right? The goat, you know. Oh, it wasn't even fucking him, it was Jenner. Where the fuck? Damn, they just left Jenner, you know. Damn, and that... Damn, they friggin' got obliterated. And then this is where he kills Jenner, right? Yeah, because Jenner dies. Jenner does not leave this mountain. Damn, you know, and of course the goat puts him out of his misery, you know. The goat cannot be beaten. Damn, Sirius, we know Gira takes after Sirius, you know, well, I guess in this game, Vitus, right? But old Sirius from Reborn, you know, died in a very similar fashion. You know, freaking, and he also obliterates Nim. Oh my god, holy aura. The freaking goat, I swear, no one can beat this man. Yeah, and then he just kills Nim. He's like, damn, that was like too easy. Click button. Yeah, Gira's like, man, shut the fuck up, fodder. And what's funny is we know it was rigged to freaking happen anyway. It was like, so regardless. Wait, what did I just click? Damn, he's like, man, shut the fuck up. Damn, even Zeta, the old Solosis man is shocked, you know. But, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to ensure victory. Hey, and what's funny is he literally does beat us. The goat beats us. We lose to the goat, and it's only Crescent that, you know, turns the tide. Ground Dark, Rock Flying. Damn, and I love this theme, you know. Is this, I forget, is Poison not very effective against ground? Well, I guess we won't know then. It's not very effective against rock. Ghost Poison. Oh, that's such a cool fucking Clefable. Seriously? Let's see. He's like, damn. Of course, the goat has a trick up his sleeve. He's not done, you know. Damn, it's like too easy. Damn, he's like, bitch, get the fuck out of here. Oh my god. He's like, yeah, he's like, hey, can someone help my back sore from carrying the entire goddamn team? Can someone help me out around here? Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, she's like, man, can someone else do something for once? Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, he's like, you know, hey, too easy. 1 out of 2, right? You know, man. And this is, I talk about the fucking GOAT. I talk about the GOAT. This is how you know this man is goated. Madam X puts out high priority targets, 2 of them, right? He's like, oh, I'll just kill off one and bring the other. You know, no biggie, no worry, no issue. He does not fear Madam X. Because my GOAT, he knows he's competent, right? He's the driving force, you know, behind the operations of Team Zen, right? You know, came back once, and we know, and he comes back again later on with a more personal vendetta. But, you know, I talked about, in my character analysis video, he does not fear Madam X. He is the embodiment of competence and drive. You know, there's no worry or concern for... Because he knows his personal well-being isn't even a factor. Like, this dude, he got teleported in our dimension, shattered into 1,000 pieces, but he still came back, and his focus was on us, right? I talk about this man is, like, literally like Darth Maul. Like, that is the probably equivalent character. But, you know, this man, he's confident enough. He's like, oh, I'm just going to kill off the high price because I'll bring back the other one. Hey, too easy, right? You know, at the end of the day, the organization's goals is achieved. Yeah, literally, first guy to kill us, by the way. Genuinely first guy to kill us. You know, first kill on the Interceptor done by the GOAT himself. Oh, and we're in the friggin' Dreamland talking to Crescent, right? Because Crescent makes an appearance. Or no, that's, this is Venom doing here. Yeah, unknown location. Dies. Oh, and then, of course, the only one, because again, you know, we're the, and this is presumably a place in the past, right? In past, Avium. No. And again, the future isn't, and you know, ironic coming from another Interceptor, you know, talking about the future, right? And then we get everyone's soul. And then we become one again. This has got to be crazy, though. Like, imagine this from the GOAT's perspective. He just obliterates us. He's like, alright, job's done, too easy. And we just, like, literally respawn. Like, something that makes zero sense. Like, you need to think about it from that perspective. That genuinely just makes, like, zero sense that we just somehow respawn, and, like, you need to accept that. So from, like, the perspective of our GOAT, right? The GOAT, we just respawn. And, like, so at that point, we're just seemingly an unbeatable force. Because from his perspective, it's like, oh, anytime we die, we just respawn. Like, and that's just a fact that he needs to accept. Yeah, he's like, God damn, you know, I need to fucking, like... And, of course, this is how he gets shattered into 1,000 pieces. Is because he hastily uses the teleportation. You know? He's like, literally, how is that even possible? Yeah, he's like, that's literally not possible. Not physically possible. He's like, bitch, if I need to do everything myself. And honestly, this is low-key, because this is the only time the slowed down version of the executive theme plays, I think, in the game. But, like, this is probably my favorite, theme, honestly. And of course, the only one whose Pokemon are fully healed, right, is us. So we just have an innate advantage. Oh shit! At least a Clefable. Yeah, this is probably like I already really I like the executive theme, but the slowed down version, yeah, he's like, you know, yeah, he's like, you know, I just need to call upon the power of my that's why I'm like, he spams that shit. Oh yeah, and Crescent manifests. Yeah, Zeta's like, I ain't going back. Oh yeah, the Mewtwo, you know, he's like, wait a second, isn't this the same one that Madalis was supposed to be, like, working on? Damn, what the fuck actually gave themselves a name? Damn, and Giratina just, friggin', Giratina's like, alright, I'm out, you know. Oh yeah, and then this is where it's like, oh yeah, this guy... Did we even, because the whole thing is it was a Solosis infused with, like, Malia's DNA. Like, that was the whole thing of, like, Zeta, you know. And that's like, oh yeah, he's actually a fucking Solosis. And Gira didn't even fucking know that. Oh yeah, it's like, he's crying. He's like, no, I don't want to be a Solosis. Oh shit. Oh yeah, Mr. Solosis, right? Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? Like, even Gear's like, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even know that, you know. Yeah, so, you know, they injected Malia's DNA into Solosis. Yeah, you know, Zen Executive. Malia's like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know, like, how to you know, what's it called? He's like, I don't even know how to, like, deal with that. Oh yeah, freaking gets captured. Damn, you know. Damn, gets banished. Well, funny enough, he doesn't get sent to the HQ. He just gets fucking... He gets, you know, you remember in Insurgents when we broke the crystal for the first time. You know, here it's like the equivalent, but for 1,000 pieces, right? And then Anastasia has to put him back together. Hey, roar me! I think this is like the peak of the game. To me, I don't want to say it's all downhill from here. For me, Team Blade Star like ruins the game. I don't want to, you know, be like overly like condescending, but I don't understand the decision to implement. Like, it's just a massive, like, this interaction really sets up Team Zen is the main antagonist, right? And our main foe and the main force that we're fighting against. And then we just have a massive side quest that we team up with Team Zen for, right? That just occurs midway like, I'm fine with Angie, right? I'm fine with Angie as like sort of pseudo alternate, like, you know, antagonist. Also, this Fields roll, that's pretty cool. Like, but for me, Team Blade Star was the one where it's like, oh, and of course we skip a whole week. I'm like, dude, what are we doing with Team Blade Star? Like, why are we wasting our time? Like, all right, let's see what's in store. Oh yeah, Nim and Jenna. Well, funny enough, Nim comes back, right? As Lorna. Jenna is permanently dead, but damn, and Malia's like, you know, I think we're seeing the change in Malia. Yeah, what is it? It's like, smell you later. All right, is that hold on. Is the literal, well, defeat Amber. All right, I think this is a good place to end this now that we've completed the well, I mean, we still need to end it with this fight, but at least in terms of beating the Valor Mountain, but yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. That is, I hate to say it, I do think this is like the peak of the game. I would say like this is where like the game peaked in my opinion. And it's about, I'd say, midway through. Like, definite, like, kind of, like, climactic in that sense. Like, because really, the main parts of the game we have left, and if I can look at the map, right? Or the, if I could just use, I don't have fly. But, where's the town map? Oh, am I an idiot? It's probably under the cybernav. Because we did everything on what's this main island called again? Floria Island. We completed Floria Island. Now we completed Terrajuma. Now it's really just Terrio with frickin' GDC, and then eventually we make our way to obviously up here, and that's kind of like the end game. But I guess it is funny to think about that. I don't know if that choice with Crescent was right, but I think rethinking about, because I don't think the Renegade route is as simple as like, oh, negative aura, oh, I hate my friends because I'm edgy. I think it's more of as a concept. The Paragon is like, okay, you know, you're like the typical hero, right? But I think the Renegade route really embodies the mentality of Crescent, right? Before. It'll be interesting to see what happens to her character, because obviously we know in the Paragon route, she ends up, like, becoming, it's like the equivalent of Lynn fucking joining the nightclub at the end of Reborn, where Lynn just happens to be like, okay, yeah, you know, now she's a good guy, whatever. Like, Crescent is like the equivalent of that. But in the Renegade, I can kind of see that being more, we embody the mentality of Crescent, right? But I guess who knows, right? We'll see. We'll see. Well, with that, don't really have much else to say. So, yep. So for this one, see you in the next one.